In the quiet marshlands outside Monroe, Michigan, a father and son set out on what was meant to be a routine fishing trip. The sky was clear. The air calm. Nothing unusual, until it was. While navigating dense underbrush behind a local quarry, the pair encountered something unexpected. Something powerful. Something watching. In less than 10 seconds, their peaceful morning spiraled into a moment of confusion, fear, and awe. What they saw has no easy explanation. But according to their account, it walked on 2 legs, stood over 6 feet tall, and vanished into the woods before a single photo could be taken. This is the report of Edward Henry and his son. And what may have been a close encounter with the elusive creature known as Sasquatch. When Edward Henry and his son set out on a peaceful Sunday morning fishing trip near Monroe, Michigan, the last thing they expected was to come face to face with a creature straight out of folklore. What began as a normal trek through a marsh quickly took a strange turn. According to Henry, their dog suddenly bolted, clearly spooked by something hidden in the brush. At first, they thought it must have been a couple of deer startled out of their resting spot. But then the trees began to shake, violently. Now let's pause here. Deer don't typically cause tree shaking commotions. That kind of force implies something much larger. As they made their way out of the marsh, another odd moment, a loud thud echoed through the woods, followed by rustling in the trees above. Then they spotted it. A large dark figure crouched low in the underbrush, watching them. Their dog charged, instinctively protecting its humans, and the creature bolted, running uphill on 2 legs. Let me repeat that, on 2 legs. Henry's son, shaken, summed up what they saw perfectly. It was as big as a bear, but it looked like a gorilla. And here's where it gets interesting. After the encounter, Henry contacted the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, BFRO, and investigator Matthew Moneymaker followed up. The pair described the creature as a tall dark-furred primate moving upright, stooped over but still about 6 feet tall. They estimated it would be even taller if standing fully erect. Unfortunately, the entire encounter lasted less than 10 seconds. No photos. No video. Just a fleeting unforgettable moment burned into memory. So what did they see? A rogue bear with mange? An optical illusion? Or could it really have been a Sasquatch? Skeptics will point to adrenaline, shadows, or misidentification. But seasoned outdoorsmen know what bears look like. They know what deer sound like. This wasn't their first trip into the woods, it was just the first time they saw something they couldn't explain. And that's what makes stories like this so compelling. They're not about proof, they're about those rare moments when the natural world brushes up against the unexplained. Whatever it was, Edward Henry and his son left the marsh with more than just fishing poles and tackle. They walked out with a mystery, one they'll likely ponder for the rest of their lives.